Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Frontier Days is a summer tradition in Swift Current, and 2018 marked the 80th edition of this fun-filled family weekend. With another summer season underway, outdoor enthusiasts will be spending more time outdoors, soaking up the sun and the many activities throughout the season. And Saskatchewan parks are a must-visit this summer, as a number of new programs are being offered across the province. Along with the burning UV rays from the sun and the need to wear a broad-spectrum sunscreen, people of all ages should be alert of the signs of heat exhaustion. Thanks for joining us here today. Frontier Days in Swift Current celebrated its 80th anniversary this year. We bring you some of the highlights in this report. Frontier Days is a summer tradition in Swift Current, and 2018 marked the 80th edition of this fun-filled family weekend. The highlight of Frontier Days each year is the parade, which saw numerous floats and other entries, with crowds of all ages lining the route for the perfect view and the parade treats. The parade was also an opportunity for car enthusiasts to show off their pride and joy.
We've got a 69 GTO, man. 69, 400 motor, 4-speed, parchment interior, carousel red color.
Over at the exhibition grounds, the thrill of the Midway was the big attraction for those brave enough to try out the various rides. While at the grandstand, the CCA Rodeo drew in the crowd with the various standards of bareback, bull riding to calf roping. Our Southwest TV News crew met up with several international visitors who were in the stands enjoying the afternoon. Dave Benson is the president of the Friendship Force in Casper, Wyoming, and was part of a group of 20 traveling in from the U.S. and England for a summer tour of Canada, and was pleased with the CCA lineup.
Oh, this is a lot of fun. You're closer than a lot of rodeos, and so it's just a lot of fun. And seeing these people work here and the fine horses and great stock. I mean, this is just the dynamite rodeo. Nothing cookie cutter about it.
Dave further shared an interesting insight into the rodeo of his home state.
Frontier Days in Cheyenne is the oldest rodeo in America, 1887. It's called Frontier Days, the daddy of them all.
And the contingent from England were also enjoying the stopover in Swift Current. Pat Homer's dad is originally from Canada, and she was glad to be back out west.
Friendliness of the people and how caring people are. Yeah, I think that is, and how welcoming. It's been exciting coming here in the other part of the country and seeing what's going on.
Frontier Days overlapped with the Canada Day celebration at Memorial Park as crowds gathered for the morning event. July 1st was extra special for one family this year, as Becky Stevenson, along with her husband and 2 children, helped raise the flag during the ceremony. Stevenson moved to Swift Current from Brisbane, Australia in 2011 and felt a range of emotions on this Canada Day.
It'll never be the final step, but it was another step towards feeling, feeling like this place is home. Because even having been here this long, there are still plenty of occasions where I do have culture shock and things like that. So to me it was just fun and made me feel like this is my home. I'm really grateful for the peace and prosperity here, although I'm from a peaceful and prosperous country, Australia as well. I think it's something that, having been to other places in the world too, I really do notice that we're all very fortunate.
Frontier Days is presented each summer by the Swift Current Ag and X Association during the last weekend of June. Saskatchewan parks are ready to greet you for another summer season, and they have a variety of programs for all ages. With another summer season underway, outdoor enthusiasts will be spending more time outdoors, soaking up the sun and the many activities throughout the season. And Saskatchewan parks are a must-visit this summer, as a number of new programs are being offered across the province.
Yeah, the Learn to Fish program. So within the Southwest region, it's offered at the Saskatchewan Landing on July 7th at 10 a.m. and at 1 p.m. We've partnered with Jason and Jeff Madity, so the Madity brothers. They're offering the program free of charge throughout provincial parks across Saskatchewan. No advanced registration is required, and all the fishing equipment will be provided. BioBlitz is new. It's an event where scientists and the public record as many species as possible within a designated area for a designated length of time. So this year, the BioBlitz is taking place from July 15th to 21st. It's an event where scientists and the public can record as many species as possible within a designated area for a designated length of time, creating a species list for that time and location. So it's a really fun way for people of all ages to engage with the natural world.
Bowman adds that the camping experience at Saskatchewan's provincial parks are open through summer and into early autumn at most locations, with a new program being offered this summer for first-time campers.
Yeah, Camp Easy, all the equipment's provided, and we have 3 locations. So the 3 locations across the province are Echo Valley Provincial Park, Pike Lake, and Buffalo Pound. So we offer, for anyone that is new to camping, new to Saskatchewan, that's interested in seeing what it's all about, they have an opportunity to try the Camp Easy program in those 3 parks.
To book a campsite or to find out more about what each of the 35 provincial parks has to offer, log on to saskparks.com. Every summer, numerous individuals suffer from heat stroke, and health officials are giving you a few tips on how to stay cool. As the temperatures heat up throughout the summer season, you're reminded to take precautions when outdoors. Along with the burning UV rays from the sun and the need to wear a broad-spectrum sunscreen, people of all ages should be alert of the signs of heat exhaustion.
If you start feeling dizzy when you're outdoors, or it's really warm and you don't feel like you're sweating properly, because with a lot of humidity you can't sweat the way you normally would, then it's an indication you've got to be careful. Don't strain yourself too much. Avoid being out there for too long. If you do have to be out, make sure, one, you are hydrated, because a lot of people don't drink enough and then go outside, and then the dehydration also kicks in. Wearing light clothing, that's not going to cause too much retention of heat. And for babies too, that's very important. When mothers taking babies outdoors and it's pretty warm, don't have them bundled in too much, because they will get a lot of heat effect. And young children, babies, and older adults are more prone to this condition, because they respond to heat in a slower manner, so they will accumulate more heat.
If you are feeling any of these symptoms, get into a cool environment immediately. Apply cold compresses or take a cold shower. And if symptoms persist or worsen, seek medical attention immediately. Dr. Tor further adds that some forms of heat exhaustion can also occur indoors if there isn't proper ventilation or cooling during the hot weather season.
At the same time, it's important, if you are indoors and it's not air conditioned, to make sure you don't get too much heat and then suffer from heat stroke and things like that. For individuals without air conditioning, it's advisable make sure they don't wear heavy clothing, and if they can get to a place where there is air conditioning, go to a mall or something like that, or a friend's place.
Every summer, numerous individuals are hospitalized for heat exhaustion. Therefore, by rationing your time out in the direct sun, staying hydrated with water rather than soft drinks or alcohol, you can enjoy the summer season. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.